Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Gold Crest Valley. And like I said there last episode, I went ahead and finished up planting the sunflowers here. Got 16, 19, 22, 23, and 24 in sunflowers. And then of course the main farm here, 12, 14, and 15 are barley. And I do believe they do need another, 12 and 23 I guess need another application of fertilizer yet. And then we've moved on, and we're now working on field 20 here. Sped up time since the last episode, so it's back to morning here, so we're actually working in the light. We got the Vulture here cultivating the field for us. And then we got the New Holland T7 on the larger planter. I figured I might as well use this weeder slash planter here to plant the grass, seeing as how it's 9 meters as opposed to 6 meters with our Vaderstad seeder. So anyway, let's get started here. Not sure how far we're going to make it here because we don't have much seed, so we're going to have to probably get some seed here pretty quick. Okay, there we go. And yes, we probably will catch up with the cultivating tractor here as well, seeing as how we are 9 meters, and that still is only a 6-meter cultivator. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need some more seed here, aren't we? At the rate we're going through it. Well, that should work out okay. I do have some seed pellets sitting up by the shop here. Once we run out, we'll go over there and pick those up. And yes, looking at this is probably going to take quite a bit of seed here. This is probably one advantage the Vaderstad has. I think it actually holds a little more seed than this device does. Now, technically, grass seed is pretty small, so you would think it would actually probably hold quite a bit of grass seed, but maybe not. At least not the way the game mechanics work anyway. I don't know if the game mechanics actually take into consideration, you know, seed size, for example. You know, grass seed, say, as opposed to corn seed or wheat or something like that. You know, grass seed, at least the seed we're sowing here, I'm assuming, is quite a bit smaller. And corn, for example, corn compared to wheat, corn might be a little bit bigger seed, but they're right around the same size. And yes, this New Holland is probably significant overkill on this particular seeder, for those of you wondering. Pretty much the tractor I had available, so it's like, you know what, we'll just use the New Holland T7 here. I don't know that we've driven this tractor a whole lot here, so technically in real life you'd probably actually want to get a lighter tractor to do this with. For example, the Vulture, or these tractors, probably actually thinking about it should really be switched around. You would put the New Holland T7 here on the cultivator and the Vulture on the seeder. That would make much more sense. Oh, I don't know if we're even going to be able to finish this pass here, are we? We're running out of seed that quickly. Also, hope everyone had a good Christmas. This should be after Christmas now when this video posts, so hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Got yourselves some good gifts for Christmas, perhaps. Okay, there we go. And we did run out of seed. Oh, it does. Was it continuing to fertilize yet, wasn't it? Okay, interesting. That means that should actually be bumping up our fertilizer level here as well. I don't 100% know if that makes a difference with grass. And I know a few of you folks have asked that as well. Does it make a difference with fertilizer? All I can say is Farming Simulator does let you fertilize it. So, does it make a difference? I am not sure. Anyway, we got the Fent up by the shop here. And I've got just a few pallets of seed and fertilizer here. I need to get those loaded up yet. And for those of you that have the Farming Simulator side panel here, this is what I'm using to do this with at the moment. The controls for up and down are backwards, completely backwards. And I'm going to have to see once if I can look into the controls to get that fixed. Seems like I thought I had this fixed at one time, but apparently my controls have reset. For example, I know I was mentioning this a couple episodes back. I typically set the vehicle group switcher to the Alt key. Well, now it's back to the Control key. So somehow all my controls got reset. I don't know how or why, but yeah, it'd definitely be nice if Farming Simulator could fix their control debacle. After how many versions of this game now, and the Farming Simulator controls are still in the dark ages, it seems like. And not to mention, like I was saying, backwards for the loader here. Can't really see where to put this. There was one pallet on here already. I don't know if it's actually a full pallet or not. I don't know on that one. I didn't bother checking. I don't know if we'll bother loading all of these seed pallets up here or not. We'll just grab a couple of them. We shouldn't need any fertilizer ones, so I'll probably just let those sit for the moment. And I do, by the way, have an auto-loading trailer, for those of you wondering. I have not actually tried it with the particular seed and fertilizer pallets here, but I'm assuming it'll work for them. That's kind of the idea of the auto-loading trailer anyway. And you don't want to pull out too fast, otherwise sometimes the pallet will come with you. That's never a good thing. Yeah, like I was saying about the backwards controls here. So left and right on the joystick, when I pull to the left on the joystick, it raises the forks up, tilts them back towards you. And when you go to the right on the joystick, it tilts them away, tilts them down. That is correct. What is wrong, though, when I pull back on the joystick, so back towards me, it goes down. It should go up. And then, of course, when I push forward on the joystick, it goes up as opposed to down. So completely backwards. What Giant was smoking when they came up with this one, I don't know, but I'm assuming these are the default controls. And like I said, I thought I had fixed this at one time, but apparently the controls must have reset. That might have messed that up again. For those of you who remember Farming Simulator 15, the controls are backwards in that game as well. The up and down was correct, but the left and right was reversed. So now Giants has done it the opposite way. The left and right are correct. So it tilts back and forward properly. But the up and down are just completely backwards. And of course, that is just messing with me, folks. Oh, like I said, really messing with me. I'm used to working with loaders and stuff like this, forklifts. And yeah, the up and down, I can deal with the tilt a little bit. That doesn't bother me quite so much, but the up and down is just messing me up to no end here. Oh. Don't think that sat on there quite properly, did it? Oh, I guess maybe it is up there. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, with the mouse, the controls are actually correct way around. I don't know why the side panel is wrong. Ease it on there just a little bit more. Hopefully that will be good. You can kind of see a little bit when it's off the forks. It kind of loosens up a little bit. So you kind of know you can pull out then. And yeah, off screen there, I went ahead and loaded, what did I have on here? A couple pallets I had on here already. Definitely, like I said, struggling here with the controls because they're backwards. Not what I'm used to. For those of you who have never used loader controls or loader, anything like this before, you probably won't have an issue with it. But like I said, I am really struggling because I know what the right controls are, and I'm trying to put the right controls in. You know, pull backwards and push forward on the joystick. And it's just not coming natural to me doing it this way. There we go. And what do we have? One more? Like I said, I'll probably just leave the fertilizer pallets here for now. Okay, and hopefully that will be enough seed here once we get this one on here anyway. Wouldn't hardly think we would need this much seed to finish field 20, but then again, I guess you never know. Okay, there we go. Let's hook up to the trailer here. Maybe we should probably strap it down first before we hook up. Don't want anything falling off here. Oh, there's going to be another strap. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, is that everything strapped up? Let's see what's at. Let's just put that one on just to be safe. I don't know if it actually makes a difference. You know, for example, let's say you leave this strap off. Will it actually leave these loose? I don't know on that one. It does seem like when you put one strap on, it kind of locks everything up a little bit at least. There we go. Okay. Terrible stacking job on there, but it'll have to do. And we'll read some comments here. Mathos was saying Merry Christmas. And I thought this was a 17 map. He's talking about the Oklahoma. There is an Oklahoma City map out, but Oklahoma itself is not out. At least the Oklahoma 15 anyway is not out yet to my knowledge. And yes, hope you folks enjoyed the last episode there on Oklahoma. We finally wrapped up that map. Hillies was saying I copied the mod, which was a zip, and put it into my mod folder, but none of the mods are showing up to join your multiplayer server. Well, if you just copied the zip straight into your mod folder, that is your problem. You need to make sure you extract that zip first. If you use the download all link, it will download all the mods needed to join my multiplayer servers into one zip file. You need to make sure you extract that and then put all those mods into your mod folder. And I do have a video on that, by the way. If you check out my main channel there, on my channel page, and under the how-to section, you should find a video on that. Oh, a lot of traffic here this morning on Gold Crest. Okay, finally. I might as well just shut the tractor off here a moment. And refill. 300. Might actually reconsider my option here for the Vaderstad. Like I said, I don't remember how much the Vaderstad holds right offhand without looking. But pretty sure it's more than 300, so that actually, while it is narrower, means I don't have to fill up quite as often. Tattoo saying Merry Christmas. Samuel saying, thank you so much. I was really excited to see this, talking about the Oklahoma map. I'm downloading Farming Simulator 17. Well, it sounds like someone got Farming Simulator 17 for Christmas. How do you get mods on 15? Braden was asking that. You get mods for 15 the same way you do for 17. And most of the mod sites, I believe, are still hosting the mods yet. Maybe not all of them, but as far as I know, most of the Farming Simulator 15 sites that had mods are still hosting those mods yet. TJK was asking, will you please say hi to me on the video? Well, there you go, TJ. Josh was saying Merry Christmas. Just a Belgian Gamer was also saying Merry Christmas. Farming Tube says Merry Christmas. Bunch of Merry Christmas comments here in a row. Caleb was saying, nice to see a Farming Simulator 15 video. Lightning was saying a Merry Christmas, and I always like Farming Simulator 15. Mini Kitty was saying, my dad has two 9770 STS combines. The Super Truck Sim Game Pro was saying, Merry Christmas and great video. Thank you very much for that, and Merry Christmas as well. I think there's going to be a lot of Merry Christmases in the comments, in case you folks haven't realized that yet. Oh, speaking of which, Bodog was saying Merry Christmas. Edward was saying Merry Christmas, and can I ask why it's only my comments you butcher? Not mad or anything, just curious. Not sure what you mean by butcher, but okay. And by the way, for some of those of you who left a comment and you hear me read a comment, I don't necessarily always read them word for word. So for those of you wondering about that, yes, I don't necessarily always read comments word for word. Sometimes I will just paraphrase them quickly. Especially for those of you that maybe leave longer comments. George was saying Merry Christmas. Cam Killer was saying Merry Christmas. Samuel was saying the cab of that combine, talking about the 9770 there, looks like an S680. Jeffrey was saying Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful day. Keep the videos coming. Enjoy them. Enjoy every one of them. Second Gear Gaming was saying, whoever reads this, Merry Christmas. Hayden was saying Merry Christmas, everyone. Max was saying Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good day and another great video. And looks like our cultivating tractor is still working yet. Oh, and we're down to 70 on the seeds. So actually making pretty good progress here, I guess. Wasn't emptying out quite as quickly as I was thinking it was going to, so I think we can probably stick with this seeder here. I suppose if we wanted to actually seed quicker, we could always get another tractor here and get another seeder going. But like I said, we'll probably catch up with the cultivating tractor then. That's why I kind of on purpose got the cultivating tractor started quite early. That way I would have enough field cultivated so I could just keep on planting here, hopefully. At least that was going to be the theory. Hagen was saying when I downloaded Courseplay and use it, I can see through heads and it's annoying. I have not noticed that. But for those of you who watched my channel for a while and with some of the mods, you'll know I will complain about mods that actually put the body in the cab. So when you're in the cab, you can actually see, you know, face parts and stuff like that, hands. Very annoying in my opinion when mod authors do that. You know, obviously you can see the person in here now, but when you go to the cab view, then the person disappears. And I kind of like it that way. Otherwise, sometimes you see like the hands driving on the wheel there. Well, in some ways that does look nice. It's also very annoying because then you can like see inside the arm, and yeah, it just gets weird after a while. And then, like I said, of course, face parts show up and you look down or you look backwards or stuff. Definitely a lot nicer when the mod authors do not put the body in the cab, at least when you're in the cab yourself anyway. When you're basically in first person view. Fred was asking, in multiplayer, how do you log in as admin? Well, to log in as admin, you just go to the menu, and then you just go back a couple pages. Now, I'm not on a server here at the moment, so it's not going to show up, but I believe it's... yeah, like right after the statistics, between the general settings and the statistics here, I believe, is where it is. So, just go there, log in with whatever password you have set up for your admin on your server. And you can log in, and it will obviously show you the admin options. Oh, and we ran out of seed. I just noticed that. Okay. Actually, ran out of seed quite a ways back, didn't we? Which reminds me, there's a little something I can do about that so that doesn't happen again. I think the issue here is, you know, obviously the seeder doesn't shut off, so unless I'm actually paying attention to what the ground's doing, you really can't tell when this particular seeder quits. So yeah, unless you're either paying attention to the actual level down there or looking at the ground, it's kind of hard to tell because obviously the seeder stays on and is still fertilizing, just not seeding. But like I said, there's something we can do about that so that doesn't happen again. If you have the drive control mod, we're going to do shift 3. The little hand's going to show up down in the bottom corner of the HUD there. It's going to say 100%. We're going to do shift 3 again. Now it's going to say 0%. And what this means, when the tractor, or actually the seeder in this case, when the seeder is empty, the tractor will stop. So when we run out, the tractor should stop on us. And that'll be, you know, obviously a clue right there. Hey, we got to stop, we got to refill. That way I don't waste all this extra time going back over the ground I already did here. And the plan, obviously, for this field is planting it in grass. We're then going to mow it, bale it, and make silage bales out of this field. Don't know how many silage bales we're going to get off this field, but hopefully it's quite a few, and it should pay quite well. At least that's going to be the plan anyway. You can see I'm currently down to $16,000. Our monthly, or not monthly, daily operating costs hit us during the night there. Running about $10,000 for vehicle maintenance costs and all that good stuff. Obviously, we got the vehicles we own, plus a couple of vehicles we are leasing at the moment. One of which is the Massey Ferguson there. And actually, if I find the screen here a moment... Oh, that reminds me, we do have soybeans to sell yet. Price is still... it shows it's going up, 1,112 at Gomez Ridge Acres. So we still have quite a few soybeans here to sell yet. We can definitely get some more money off that. Kind of just waiting for the price to go back up. It seems like it's really low here at the moment. And then, of course, I do want to replace a couple tractors here yet. We got the New Holland 8340 and one more Case tractor I would like to replace. But anyway, folks, looking at the time, looks like it's time to wrap up the video. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. And hope everyone had themselves a Merry Christmas